Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your NBA Finals preview and prediction for a Thursday. It is June 2nd. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Thirsty Thursdays. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. Alright, here it is, the NBA Championship game between the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. What I'm going to do, I'll give you the analytics of the game, then I'll give you my own personal thought on the championship. And you got Boston going into San Francisco. Golden State, a minus 3.5 point home court favorite. The over-under is listed at 212.5. ATS forecast system play. Going to lean with the Warriors in this one. 108 to 102, the over-under at 211.26. So it does like it to go a hair under the total. Looking at the Warriors coming in the last 10 games. 7-3 straight up, 6-4 ATS, and 5-5 when it comes to the over-under. And for the Boston Celtics, 6-4 straight up and ATS, and also 5-5 when it comes to the over-under. I did have the Golden State Warriors listed on the value index of minus 5.42, and you can see right there you're getting 3.5, so you get a discount tonight. But I also had the Boston Celtics at minus 707, so you're getting really good value on Boston. The chances of winning the game straight up does favor Golden State here at 69.3% compared to 28.1% for the Boston Celtics, and the chance of covering the spread, the COC, 40% for Golden State, 38% for Boston. That's because both teams coming off series wins, so obviously the percentage play is going to be a little bit lower. The Kogo's at 51%, so basically a coin flip right there. And when you look at the two games that they played earlier this year, both teams won on the opposite team's court. So if you look at the game, the first game on December 17th in Boston, it was 111-107 victory for the Warriors. And then in the second game on March 16th, it was 110-88 for Boston at San Francisco. So let's that's the analytics point of view. Let's take a look at it from a the eye test. And when you look at the Golden State Warriors, they were pretty dominant against the Dallas Mavericks, right? When you look at the wins, they're coming off some big wins. If you look at this game here, to win by 10, obviously they lost that one by 10, and then they beat them by 9, and so on and so forth, right? And for Boston, I think they just beat a Miami team that was beat up, and you needed Jimmy Butler to go off in Game 6 to force Game 7. And Boston, when I think of the Boston Celtics, this team has been, at the beginning of the year, I just couldn't figure them out, right? They go on these good streaks, then losing streaks, and then they're just very inconsistent. Golden State's like a fine wine, right? They seem to get better and better with the playoffs, and they're a very finesse basketball team, where Boston, they win ugly. But you know what? There's something about this Boston Celtics team that I just love about their makeup of their five players on the court compared to Golden State's. And Golden State's got those guys too, right? They got their bullies in the court too. They got Draymond Green, and they can muck it up with Smart and all that. But when it comes down to it, I think Boston, to me, and I think the whole public's going to be on Golden State, right? They look at Curry, and they see the way they've been playing in the playoffs, and nobody's really giving Boston a chance. But Boston competes hard, and they win ugly. And I think at the end of the day, I think the Boston Celtics are going to win in 7 games, but it's going to be ugly. It's just going to be like a courtyard brawl. And I think that they're going to win those close games, but you're going to have to be physical if you're going to want to beat Golden State. And I think Boston takes it in 7. And Seth Curry's going to get his points, and Golden State's well coached by Steve Kerr. But give me Boston Celtics to win this one in 7, and we'll see what happens there. All right, there you have it. That is my prediction on the series. I think Golden State wins tonight, 108 to 102. But just like I said yesterday in the NHL playoff on the Eastern Conference Finals between Tampa Bay and the New York Rangers, I thought the Rangers would win last night, but I thought Tampa Bay is going to win the series. I got that same type of feeling here in this final. I think Golden State gets game number 1. Boston makes their proper adjustments, and then they start rolling after that. So I will take Golden State straight up on the money line for game number 1, but give me Boston in 7 for the series. Cheers.